there, my name's Chad Nicely. I want to welcome you to Entrepreneur Live. Now, in this show, we're going to be talking about lead generation. There's an amazing new product that just got launched this week called Stakk. And with Stakk, it is using a pattern interrupt, different animations, and this tool is doing something that you don't typically see with other lead generation softwares. Now, we've got an amazing young man named DennisBalisky. Not quite sure if I pronounced his name properly. He is going to actually demonstrate this tool, and I think that you're in for a wild ride. I definitely think you're going to like what you see. It's very useful, very easy to set up, and as you're about to see, this young man is very energetic about this amazing new software. So if we're ready, let's get started. Dennis, how you doing, bud?
Hey, Chad, how are you doing?
Good, good. DennisBalisky. Did I say that right?
Oh, well, actually you didn't, but it's okay.
I apologize, man. I'm from Wyoming, right? I don't know. I'm actually from California, but I always plead the Wyoming thing. It seems to work for me.
It's okay. Don't worry. I'm from Russia, so nobody knows how to really pronounce my last name.
Ah, Russian. See, well, now why would I know how to pronounce your name, right? Cool.
No, you shouldn't. You really shouldn't.
Yeah. So are you living in Russia right now, Dennis?
No, I'm living in Buenos Aires, Argentina. Beautiful country in Latin America.
Ah, that is a beautiful area. And you lived there your whole life?
Well, I came to Argentina when I was 11, and it's kind of, I did the university here, I studied here, so it's kind of, yeah, almost.
Yeah, so you're originally from Russia, though?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
And you moved to Argentina when you were young?
Exactly, yeah. I was 11 and just my family decided to move to Argentina, and, you know, here I am, living in this country. Just traveling all the time, but living here on the most of the time of the year. So.
Have you been back to Russia?
I've been back to Russia 1 week ago. I just came from Russia.
Really?
Actually. Yeah, exactly. It was very, very cool. It was 15 below zero. It was very, very cold, and I come to Buenos Aires, and it's 37 Celsius. It's like 100 degrees. So it was amazing. It was so hot here.
You know, if I could turn the camera around, I'd show you outside. It is snowing right now. It is freezing.
I miss the snow. I just miss it. I just missed it.
Oh, you can have it. I'll give you all the snow you want, buddy. I want nothing to do with that stuff. I'm from the beach, so I want the sun. I want the ocean. I want the pier. You're gonna make me cry, right? Like that's my dream, man.
I've seen it too much. No way. Listen, I need my snow. Just give me some snow.
Wow. I'll have to come to Argentina and hook up with you when I get there. So cool.
Sure. Be my guest.
Yeah, so you are partners with Bobby Walker, also a good friend of mine, Sean Donahoe. He's involved with this as well. And you guys are launching, is it Stakk? Is that the name of it?
Exactly. That's how we call it. Now, don't ask me the origin of the name. It's a secret.
Okay, cool. And so you were brought in this launch, and you're doing the marketing for it. You're doing the webinars, and you're going to demonstrate this cool new tool, right? I've seen it.
Exactly.
I like it. I'm one that really looks at lead generation tools very closely, and I know that the angle has to be right. It has to be different than anything else we've seen, and the idea is you can get a good ride out of it for a while. And then once the market becomes exposed to it and they come burned out with it, then it's time to go on to a new strategy. So this is one of those tools where you get set up as fast as you possibly can. You get out there and you build as many leads as you can, and you ride it for as long as you can, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it has an awesome effect. Definitely has a pattern interrupt. It's a tool that, I'm going to be testing out myself. I thought it was pretty awesome, and the templates are pretty cool. And you're going to demonstrate that for us?
You should be doing this.
Cool. So they bring you in basically because they want you to deal with me, right? So you're going to be the one that's demoing the software. Now, are you involved with the launch as well, Dennis?
Well, I'm kind of behind the curtains, so
okay.
Yes.
Safe place to be.
safe place to be. Nobody sees you. Nobody knows, but I'm there.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I was behind the curtains for a number of years. You get awesome experience. And when you don't put your face out there on camera, the responsibility really drops, right? Yeah, absolutely. So before this, before Stakk, have you launched a product before? Are you a product creator? What do you do?
Well, actually, I have several things rolling at the same time. Since I live here in Argentina, I speak three languages. I speak English, which is my third language. I don't speak English so well, but I do speak pretty well Russian and Spanish. So I have several products in the Spanish market. In the weight loss market, we have a beautiful video sales letter rolling right now. You know, with the drawings, the typical stuff. And also we have another product rolling right now in the how to get a job niche, which works pretty well, and we're getting pretty steady conversions. And apart from that, since I'm one of those weird people who actually enjoys marketing, not just talks marketing because he wants to sell, but actually I enjoy marketing. So that is why I have done several products in the internet marketing space. You know, a lot of stuff around Facebook. We have been launching several products. And of course, stuff that has to do with copywriting, and have a private mastermind, and just doing different things at the same time.
Okay, so yeah, so you mentioned the Spanish market. Did I just make you choke on your water?
Yeah, no, it's okay. Here it goes.
I'm good for it, bud. So you mentioned the Spanish market, and that's funny that you mention it, because I actually have somebody that reaches out to me all the time, and he wants to take all the products we've done, and he wants to basically convert them over to Spanish. And I've got another friend named Gus Sevilla who just dominates the Spanish market, does very well. Like when we do like a $200 to $300K launch, he'll take that launch over to that market and do almost $1 million, right? Like it's like an amazing market that just has not been tapped, right? It's like all fresh. And so it's something that the fear I have, obviously I'm a white boy. I don't speak Spanish except the bad words. I know the bad words from my law enforcement days, right? But the fear I have is the support. Like I can just picture getting on a call with Karthik or one of my other partners, Matt, and saying, hey, I got this support ticket. It's all in Spanish. Like the guy seems pretty pissed off, but I don't exactly know what he wants. And so I haven't gone that route. I'm sure there's an amazing opportunity there. And you're probably doing very well in that marketplace. I know Gus is doing very well, but it's just something I haven't figured out yet. So it's interesting that you say that.
Okay, there's a couple of things about the Spanish market. It has been evolving. Like, for example, 3 years ago, it was pretty different than it is right now. And the big difference between 3 years ago and now is that more and more people are having access to credit cards. It wasn't so... Okay, 3 years ago, there was a lot of people who would want to buy a product, but they didn't even have a credit card in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
And I personally know people, for example, in the internet marketing space in the Spanish market, and also know people in the... For example, one of the best-selling products in the entire market, ClickBank's marketplace, is the Fat Loss Factor. I don't know if you have heard about it.
Is what?
The Fat Loss Factor.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Dr. Charles. I know Dr. Charles personally, and I know he's manager of the Latin American market. I know both of the people personally. I have them on Skype, and I know their numbers. And I can tell you that, for example, when Dr. Charles launched his Fat Loss Factor, the Spanish version, and I was part of promoting that product, they were having about 400% ROI, because the market was so untapped, and there weren't so many people promoting at that specific time, which is a couple of years ago, that, for example, we're paying a couple of cents per click in the lose weight market, okay, on Facebook. I'm not talking about any second tier traffic. I'm talking about, very, very cool traffic like Facebook. It would come, and we're paying 1 to 2 cents per click. It was very, very targeted. We were getting like 400% ROI, meaning that every $1 we spend would get $4 in return.
Yeah. Wow.
So that was a couple of years ago. Now, it is changing right now. It is changing because there's more and more and more players getting in. For example, if we talk about the lose weight market, there is The Truth About Apps, which has been translated into Spanish. There's a Venus Factor that has been translated into Spanish. There are more and more and more products coming, and I monitor this all the time. It happens to be that there's more and more products just popping all the time. So actually the cost per click is going up and the ROI is going down. But considering that you still can have a 200% ROI pretty easily, well, that's a pretty good deal, you know? So that's
Cool.
the Spanish market right now at this specific point.
So that's the Spanish market, but I mean, now I'm confused how Spanish even came into play, because you're from Russia, you live in Argentina. Well, I guess that's where the Spanish comes in, right? So what about like the other markets? Like what about, since I have you on the call, what about like Russian markets and stuff like that? Do they get into our business?
Not yet, not yet. But I have I have lots of products that have pretty, you know, big products that have to be translated. I could do it by myself, but that would take me too much time. So at some point I'm planning to translate it into Spanish. But imagine this, I have two products in the Spanish market. I'm doing stuff in the internet marketing space. I have one little kid and another coming. I mean, I have a lot to do, so I just can't do everything at the same time.
Yeah, well, I kind of figured that looking at your little Transformer pictures and stuff on the back of your wall there.
There it is behind me, yeah.
Yeah, you have kids in.
No, right.
Did you just spill your water everywhere? You're a funny guy, man. You know what? I'm not going to cut this out either. Dennis had to go. He had to go restart. We've had a little bit of audio and video problems. That's why it's kind of gone in and out. Yeah, funny guy.
Sorry.
What? That's okay. What I was saying about kids, I got to tell you, kids have changed my life. Like I used to be like a total rebel. Like I can remember driving like 100 miles down the road. I was like invincible, really cocky. I was in law enforcement. I was a bouncer. I could take on anybody, right? I could take on the world. I didn't care. And I had kids, and all of a sudden, man, my heart got soft, right? And now I look like I not only look both ways, but I must look 100 different ways. I never let my little girls, you know, I don't let them go out of my hands. I'm a paranoid daddy, right? And so, yeah, they were just an amazing blessing in my life. Hopefully that's been the case for you as well.
Well,
yeah, and see, Dennis, he's over here jumping the gun. He's over here trying to win himself a prize. By the way, I'm glad you're looking at that. I could tell what you're looking at. You want to give away some stuff today, too?
sure, I would love to.
You think Bobby or Sean would care? You got full authority to do that?
No. Listen, I'm gonna do the giveaway, and I'm gonna take all the credit to me.
Okay, cool. So yeah, tune in, guys. As soon as we do the demo, we'll also give away 3 copies of Stakk today. So yeah, we're gonna have some lucky winners and everything else. So we've got to know a little bit more about you. Let's talk about Stakk, okay? And if I had Sean on the show, I know the questions I'd be asking him, because he is just one crazy dude, right? We have a ball.
Okay.
So Stakk is a very like cutting edge, I'm going to say like a 3.0 lead generation software. Would you agree?
Definitely. I love it. And it's not because I'm on this side talking about Stakk, but actually because I'm using it too, and I just love it. We've been thinking about this not only in the needs of many people, but actually in our own needs. So this is kind of made not only for all those people who are actually kind of starting, but actually all those people who would need it when they're intermediate and advanced. So we have everything: the basics, the intermediate, and the advanced options that everybody would need.
And it's kind of I'm going to say shock and awe factor. That's what I saw when I first saw what the software does. So, okay. Because at first glance, you're like, well, I feel like I've seen this before. And then when you see what it does, then you're like, oh, okay, that had a different effect on me. That definitely captured my attention. And that's the goal. The goal is to get past the blindness, get past things that they're used to. And that's what this software does, right?
Exactly. We use pattern interrupts in order to capture your attention and actually make you think, and I'm talking about the final user, of course, make him think that actually he's taking the right decision, and just softly guide them to the way we want, okay? Not pushing him to any place, not just pushing him into somewhere that nobody wants to go, but actually making them go slowly the way we want him to go. And actually, I'm going to show you different things you can do. Not only lead generation, but different products or different offers you can present them, or for example, all the data you can capture from all those people coming to your blogs or to your websites. We have several things that you can do at the same time in order to just take all the information and all the things that people will give you in order to make more sales. And sometimes it's not only just push the buy button, but for example, tell you exactly what they want, or tell you exactly what's the way they want to go in order to buy from you. Or for example, if you're promoting other people's products, they would tell you exactly what kind of product they want. And it's very easy to do. I'm going to show right now if you want.
Let's see it, buddy. Talk is cheap.
Okay, can you see my screen?
Not yet.
Not yet? All right.
We're just looking at you.
I think I'm not the presenter, so you should make me presenter. And
Oh, you know why? Because you left the call. That's why.
Yeah.
Smart, Chad. Okay, you should be presenter now.
Show my screen. I'm ready to show my screen.
There you go. You're jumping the gun a little bit. We don't want to show that yet.
Okay, can you see it?
Yeah, you're a tease. I know what you're doing. You're teasing the viewers, man.
Right, there we go. So here it is. This is the beautiful WordPress dashboard. I think most of our audience that just know how to use. It's very, very simple. We have to go to the plugins, install the plugin. Nothing different, just install the plugin. And once you did that, just add new. And once you did that, you're going to see something like this. It's going to say Stack. And you have all of these different options. And actually, I have created one because this is my test blog. I'm going to show you my test blog. And by the way, it's going to be in Spanish. You were asking me about my Spanish projects. Well, I use this blog, which is in Spanish. And as you can see, this is my test blog for my Spanish projects. So, anyways, I'm going to be showing you how to use it. It says Stack Dennis because I've been playing around and I called it Stack Dennis. And I'm going to click on Edit, and I'm going to show you all of the different options that you can implement in order to start capturing leads in the first place and actually capturing all the information or just taking people to your offer. Okay?
Okay.
So in the first place, yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm with you, brother. Keep going.
Oh, okay. Okay. So we have several options. Just pay attention to this part of the screen. That actually you can implement with Stack. The first place, you can add an opt-in box, okay? Just capture the leads from different places, and you can manage this box. It will use a pattern interrupt in order to start just making them go to an opt-in. You can add media, for example, if you have a banner and you want them to go to a certain product or to certain, let's say, landing page or to whatever page you want them to go. And it will really depend on your marketing needs, okay? You can take them to survey and make them answer the survey and actually capture all the answers, and then after the survey redirect them to any offer or to any landing page, or for example give them a prize, make them download something for answering the survey, which is again something very, very positive for your audience because you are giving away stuff and you just providing value and capturing all the data you need at the same time. And also what you can do is you can present them from the offer, just claim an offer. It may be a discount, it may be whatever you want, it may be free offer, then just give away something. And also you can just combine all of the different things. For example, you can add timers, you can use opt-ins and surveys and media at the same time. So we have several options, okay? Well, let me show you an opt-in. It's very, very simple to do. These are the pages on my... Again, this is the blog I'm using right now. Here it is. It's in Spanish. Apologize for that. And you have several options. Let's say a timed opt-in in the first place. The easiest option you will ever need, because as you may know, you have to build a list, right? The money is in the list. Everybody knows that.
Never heard of it before.
Never heard it?
Nope.
Me neither. Everybody says the same thing. Just use the same phrase, but actually it's the only thing that, I mean, it's 100% true. People hear it all the time, but many people just ask me again and again, Dennis, do you need a list? And
what do they know? Don't worry about a list. You don't need it. Matter of fact, everybody out there, you don't need your list. I'll take it off your case for you. You don't have to worry about it. Just pass your list on over here. You don't gotta mess with those.
So the easiest way to get a list is actually putting them in front of an opt-in box. Okay, I'll give you XXX. Just enter your email below or subscribe or whatever. Okay, so then we have several options. You can make all of these displays I told you about, opt-in, the media survey offer, all of these things. You can trigger them using different actions. For example, time, click away, scroll, or combine all of those things.
Mm-hmm.
And why did we include all of these options? For example, imagine this. For example, let's say that put yourself in the place of the user. The user comes to your blog, and there's a very interesting article. Okay, it turns to be that you know for sure that the usual time to read this article is about 60 seconds, or let's say 80 seconds, minute 20 in 20 seconds, okay? So you know that after 1 minute 20 seconds, most of the people are going to leave. So what we do is we add a timed opt-in, for example, and we set up the time, and this is in seconds, to let's say 45 seconds. So they are kind of reading all of the article. They're more than halfway through it. And then the opt-in box pops up and says, "Hey, would you like to know the next 5 secrets on blah blah blah?" Let's say that the article is about the 5 secrets on how to lose 13 kilos in 30 days, for example. Okay, and then you know that the user is almost at the end, and you tell them, "Hey, would you like to find out more the hidden 5 secrets apart from the 5 you just learned?" For example. So you see, you can use this in order to trigger people's curiosity just by displaying the timer at the time you want. Or, for example, well, you were about to ask a question or something?
No, I get it. I'm with you, bud.
Oh, okay, awesome.
Hey, if you can help me understand, that's half the battle, right?
All right, awesome. Just ask me any questions you want at any time. Well, let's say that, for example, we are reading the same article, and it turns to be that we want this same pop-up triggered after people have, they are using the scroll button, and we need them to scroll halfway, for example, 50% of the page or 60% of the page. Okay, that is how you know exactly that people are engaged with your article, or they are engaged with the information, or engaged with the video that you have on your blog, or whatever you have the user coming or watching right now, okay? So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to use timed for now. And instead of 45 seconds, I'm going to choose 2, because this is just an example. And then what we can do is actually we can animate it. And we have bounces, slides, fades. I mean, these are very beautiful effects. Very light, it works very, very well, and it's a pattern interrupt. Because again, imagine you're reading or watching something. It turns to be that there's a pop-up saying, "Hey, would you like to find out more on XXX, for example?" Okay? So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to choose, let's say, what option would you like to go with?
Let's go with boxes.
Okay, I'm going to go with boxes. Okay, and I'm going to save changes. And let's click on preview. 2 seconds, 1, 2, and there it goes. There you have it. These are the boxes, and of course we have our pop-up with the subscription button here and everything. Okay, and I haven't changed the text yet, but oh, by the way, there's something very cool we've been thinking about. All of the articles or all of the information you have on your blog, or all the things you're writing about or putting your audience are different, right? So for example, if you have a video, let's take my case, lose weight, for example. I have articles about how to lose weight, and those are for women, but also I have articles about how to build muscle. Okay, so what we can do is we can change different options, and you see I can choose different pages. I have this blog only has 2 pages because it's a test blog, but actually you're gonna be able to see all the pages you have. So let's say that I want to display different opt-ins that will
Targeted.
have to do with different articles or different videos.
So it's very targeted.
Very, very targeted. You have to understand that your audience has different needs, and you have to capture that audience and put them in front of anything they need. If this is build muscle, and I know that the article about building muscle is actually going to be read by men, so I will use a different pop-up with a different effect, with a different image, and with a different text in order to capture those people.
Yeah, if I can just kind of stop you there and talk about this for a minute, because this is something very important that he's talking about. And this is something that most product creators have missed. We've seen a lot of amazing light boxes and pop-up software come out. But the problem is the settings are all universal. So if I have a page that's dealing with video marketing, and then I have another page that's talking about email marketing, and then I have another page that's talking about just having Starbucks with my daughter last Sunday, what he's saying with this software here is we can set up different opt-ins depending on the content of the page. So when somebody is reading all about Starbucks coffee, they're not getting an opt-in for video marketing, but they might be getting an opt-in on how to make the best damn caramel macchiato grande breve upside down stirred latte you've ever had, right? And vice versa. On the page with email marketing, maybe I want to go give away a guide that's going to help increase your open rates or something. So you can get very laser targeted with the software, correct?
Exactly. Can I show you something? It's something we've been thinking a lot, and we've been implementing. And actually, I love using just wide dashboards and just drawing. I have a big dashboard in my office over there, and I've been really thinking about this stuff, and we've been discussing it, how to put the right people in front of the right offer without, just most of the people, they kind of get even, I could call it even spammy, because as you said, they're displaying their same light box that would say, hey, would you like to get more leads, for example? Would you get more conversions? And some people are interested about conversions, and others are interested about more leads. Or in my case, some people are interested about muscle, and some people are interested about losing weight. So what do? We've been really thinking about this, and let's say that the traditional approach was, can you see my screen, by the way?
Yes, sir.
Okay, the traditional approach was, this is my blog, and what I'm going to do is I have one pop-up, and I'm going to display this pop-up on my blog, my entire blog, right? Now, we've been really thinking about this, and what we figure out is that your blog is not actually only one thing, but you have different posts, and different people come to different parts of your blog with different needs, right?
And they're all getting indexed. They're all getting indexed separately and getting found in Google individually as well.
Exactly. If you're working in SEO, more than probably people are going to come to different parts of your blogs with different needs, okay? So let's say that this is blog post number 1, and we have, muscle building. Blog post number 2 is something for women, how to lose weight. In my case, let me choose another color. Blog post number 3 is about, let's say, how to gain weight, because I'm part of the health industry, and some people want to gain weight. And let's say that there's another blog post about, I don't know, yada yada yada, right? So what we need to do is understand that we don't have only one user, but actually we have different kinds of users coming to our blog posts and actually just consuming all the information that we have. So it would be nice to present them in front of different pop-ups or different pattern interrupts and give them exactly what they want. Not the usual stuff when we had only one big pop-up for the wall blog and would say whatever, but in this case we are presenting them in front of their specific needs, right? We're giving a solution to their specific needs. And in that case, they would go, and you can create as many as you want, of course, In my case, I would create 3 or 4, no more than that. And actually, if you have, for example, let's say the internet marketing niche, get traffic or get conversions, for example. That would be 2 big things people would have to have, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you would have different lists, separated lists, and you can create that with our software and just put people in front of the right lists. Now imagine this. Imagine that you have 100 people in your list. It doesn't even have to be millions of people, but let's say 100 people or 200 people. It turns to be that half of those people want to get more traffic, but another half are interested in video marketing. So if you send an email to the whole list, it means that 50% of the people don't even need what you're offering them.
Right.
Therefore, they're not going to be interested.
Right.
Therefore,
Segmented lists are very important.
Right?
Yep.
So that was the initial issue. And that is why we have created this. We can choose different pages. And if I go to the dashboard here, let me show you. I can duplicate this, and let's call it edit. Let's call it, let's say, video marketing, for example. And we have this pop-up, this specific pop-up for a video marketing, for example. Okay? So the first one would be, if it loads, the first one would be video marketing, and this one would be whatever. Let's say SEO, just to give an example, right? So I'm going to publish tag, and there we go. If we go to dashboard, now we have 2 different pop-ups, or 2 different whatever we want, because it's going to change. You can name it whatever you want, and you can put these pop-ups or these offers or the service on specific pages you want and need, your audience wants and needs. See the power of this?
I do. Yeah, very powerful. Just that segmentation alone definitely makes you guys stand out from anything that, I mean, nothing comes close to this when you add the animations and stuff. Can you share some more of those animations with us? The one I saw was an image, and when you moused over that image, where you clicked the image, it did something crazy. That was the one that I saw.
Let me see. We have several. Let me click them. We have several here, like for example this one. You see what it does?
Mm-hmm.
You can choose the color. Let me see. Let's go to analytics. Oops. That's another part I'm going to show you. Just give me a second. We have different boxes, different colors. You can choose the color, for example. You can choose an image. If we go to none, and we can choose an image or a video. Let me show you something crazy. Let's say I go to YouTube, okay, and I type background, okay, background. These are going to be the background videos. Like for example, let's say this one. Look at this. It's just a video. Let's see. Background videos. There are tons of background videos on YouTube. Like for example, this one. Look at this. Looks very cool, right? Mm-hmm. Very cool for a background. You see how it changes here? There's like a bubbles or something. It's very cool for a background on a landing page. So what I'm going to do, actually I chose one, which is this one, which I like very, very much. You see it's like light, and the light goes into the box.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to copy this. This is very easy. I'm just going to YouTube, copying it, going to background video, and saving the changes. That's it. And then I can loop the video, and if it has any sound, I'm just going to mute it, okay? Click preview, and there we go. 1 second, 2 seconds, and it looks awesome. It's going to loop the video. You see what it does?
Mm-hmm.
So it looks very, very, very cool. And it auto-plays the videos after a couple of seconds. In this case, but again, we have several options here.
Does it have audio too? Did it have audio with it?
Oh yeah, you can add an audio. In this case, I just muted the audio because I don't want to interrupt our conversation. But actually, if I click here, it's not going to mute it. All right. So, for example, you could add an audio, or you could outsource an audio, or you could go to YouTube and just pick one of those thousands and thousands of background videos that actually will allow you to create these special effects.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So you can do the same thing with images, for example. Let's say that you create your own image, and let's say that's a beautiful background, and you have a big title here. click on the box below in order to blah, 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 for example. Or free video reveals how to lose 13 kills in my case. Free video reveals how to lose 13 kills in 30 days without starving yourself. Or
what do you losing in 30 days?
13 kilos. And I'm just making this up, right?
Kilos. You say kilos, right?
Oh, yes. In my case, because I'm the Spanish market,
Okay.
let's say pounds. Or
Cool.
yeah.
Just clarifying. Hey,
I
got to do something. You're having all the fun here, right?
Listen, I'm in the Spanish market. I'm Russian. I live in Argentina.
Yeah, you're the Spanish
meters.
Russian Argentina guy.
What do you want?
It's cool. I'm just giving you a hard time. That's my job. You can't come on this show and be comfortable.
All right.
If you've done that, I failed. Choke on your water. There you go. You can't take me seriously, man. I'm sorry. Okay.
No, it's okay. No big deal.
Cool. All right. So yeah, I completely get it. That's awesome. So like I could have my own video saying, hey, there should be an opt-in box that appears right over here or right over there or somewhere here on the screen. And I can have that video playing while the opt-in box appears at the same time.
Yeah, exactly. And I could go to the wall just behind me. I'm using webcam and saying, hey, my name is DennisBalisky. I'm the crazy Russian guy who lives in Argentina. And on the Twitter same page, you're going to find out how to lose 13 kills in 30 days using my very weird secret on XXX, whatever it is. And the only thing you have to do is click on and I would point to the whatever, that way, and they're going to be pop-up of the opt-in box, and just enter your primary email address and click on the button in order to access the super duper thingy I have for you. It's very, very simple.
You should totally go with that. Go with the crazy Russian marketer thing, man. It works for you.
Anyways, I mean, if you're comfortable talking to a camera, just use a webcam. I have a $12 webcam. It's not even so expensive.
Yeah, it's, you know what though? I'll tell you what, Dennis, it shows. You look like the guy off The Mummy today. You know, when the mummy's face is like falling apart in the middle of
Yeah, exactly. So anyways, you can use images, you can use backgrounds. Let me show you now a couple of backgrounds I have here. Let's say sliding down, and let's say scale, and let's choose this color, and let's choose opacity 70%. Let's click on save changes, and there it goes. 1 and 2. There it goes. You see? So it's a different color. We can change the colors. Or just add images. There's a lot of stock images out there. They're all free. Let's preview this one.
That's cool. So it's integrated with the top autoresponders, I'm going to assume.
Oh, yes, of course. Let me show you that part. So let's go to the opt-in thing, okay? You can use your own form code if you don't have one of these autoresponder, Aweber, GetResponse, MailChimp, or iContact. If you don't have one of these, don't worry. Just click here, and you're going to be able to enter your own code, and that's it. Okay, very simple. You can include name. By the way, something I recommend, I don't include name. I actually only capture the email address. And the reason is I talk people directly, and I don't usually mention their name because people know that you're using an autoresponder. So it's kind of it used to be a trick that actually worked 10 years ago, but today it's just, to me, I don't even capture the name. I'm just asked for the email here. All right. And then what you can start doing is just going through all these options, like for example, heading text. And I said this is my super header, but for example, weird secret.
Yeah, I get that. So if I can just ask some questions real quick, can we see some of the other templates? We've been seeing the opt-in one. Can you show us some of the other ones that are?
Sure, I forgot about that. So let's go to the dashboard and let's go to the media, for example. Okay, so now we're gonna be displaying the media instead of just an opt-in. What's gonna happen is I'm not sure if I have it configured. Oh, there it goes. You can just show people a video. And in that video, you could say, whatever, hi, my name is DennisBalisky, I'm the crazy Russian guy who lives in Argentina. And on this very same blog, you're going to find out the word secret to lose 13 kilos in 30 days, and the only thing you have to do is to click on the button below.
You got that rehearsed, bud. You're doing a good job on that part.
I'm giving you a lot of ideas. By the way, every time I'm going to be doing, every time I'm going to be just creating a headline, be very, very specific. Remember I said I'm going to show you the word secret, and I'm using a power word. It's a power word because it's a word, it's a secret, it's a blueprint on how to lose, and I didn't say on how to lose weight. I said 13 kilos, or let's say 20 pounds in 30 days. I'm being very, very, very specific. And then I add without blah, blah, blah. For example, without going through an XXX pain.
Without ever stepping foot in the gym.
Exactly, yes.
Yeah.
Something like that, right? So it sounds very weird. I'm being very, very specific. I said that in 15 seconds. And the only thing you have to do is just click on the lorem ipsum, which we're going to change it right now, this button. And the only thing you have to do is just, just click on the lorem ipsum. Let's say, get my free trick, for example.
I see.
See how easy it is?
Yeah.
It was very, very simple. Lorem ipsum, and in this case, heading text. Let's say we're gonna say how to lose weight.
Cool.
Sorry about my English. How to lose weight, and there it goes. Get my free trick and the video. Now let's say again you don't like videos. Okay, no big deal. Replace it by an image.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and we're gonna use an image. How do we do this? We're gonna go to freedigitalphotos.net. Remember, by the way, do you know freedigitalphotos.net?
I do.
Many use it?
No.
All right. Many people ask me, Dennis, where do I get free images? All right. And the only thing you have to do is go to freedigitalphotos.net, and let's say we're gonna say lose weight.
Good resource,
and instead
though.
of paying, let's say I like this one, this lady. Let's use this lady, and I can download it for free. You see it says free here? You can download these photos for free. I'm going to click on download. The only thing you have to do is actually add an attribution. You're going to have to say in your website that this picture has been taken from freedigitalphotos.net, and you can use it for free. All right? I'm going to click on download. You don't even have to buy any pictures. Click on agree, and we need to fill in the CAPTCHA, which should be loading faster, and I think I have my so
wow, that's crazy.
all right, download. Here I have my picture. There it goes. Here's a lady, and you can just use this picture, for example. I don't know where I have it.
It's a G-rated show, buddy.
Yeah, I'm doing this live. I'm doing stuff live. Let's say lady. I'm gonna put it on my desktop. All right, there we go. See how easy it was? And we need to add this pic. We need to upload the image here. That's it. See how easy it is? Again, I'm doing everything live.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a lady. Let's close this. Here's a lady. By the way, see my desktop? I have my virtual assistant has just sent me the new article for my lose weight blog. See?
That's good to see. I'm glad to see you actually do this stuff.
Yeah. Here it is. And by the way, it's very, very good. Amazing article.
Mm.
So anyways, here we have it. Here I have the lady. Oops. Did I upload the image? Media library. I think I have uploaded it. There it goes.
We got just a couple minutes left because I want to give away some stuff too.
Oh, yeah? Oh. There it goes. There it goes. Save changes.
Time flies, huh?
All right. So here we have our pop-up with the lady, with the image which is gathered, get my free trick on how to lose weight, and then we can add something like this or whatever. I'm just doing stuff live.
Cool.
You don't have to play with it.
So the box size to the size of the image.
Yeah, exactly. You just have to choose the exact size you need. That's it.
Can you show us the other templates? Is there any way to make them display without having to set all that up?
Without doing what?
Without having to set all that up, can you just like click on the different options?
Oh, sure. Let's go. I can show you, for example, would you like to see an offer?
Sure.
Instead of medium. All right, so let's click on Save changes. Now let's say that this time you have an article or you have a video, and that video is very specific about your tricks or your findings or your results. Let's say that you have, let's say you're doing internet marketing, for example. Let's take the internet marketing niche. It happens to be that you have one of those people who followed you, and you have a testimonial, like, so it's a testimonial page with some findings or how you made money online or how one of your students made money online. So when people come to that specific post, and this is one of the things we really wanted to implement, they're kind of excited because they see other people making money or they see other people achieving stuff. So in this case, instead of choosing an offer, instead of choosing a media or an opt-in, we're going to use an offer. Why? Because they're in a buying mood, right? So let's publish this again. And this time, if we click on preview, it's going to change. There it goes. It says Lorem Ipsum, and they have different things here. Just claim my offer now. And we can go right here and edit this. I'm going to show you how to edit this. Just go to offer here. And again, you edit this anytime you want. You can add the feature list. You can trigger an opt-in if you want. You can actually redirect all those people to any place you want, right? You can just put them in front of the buy button, for example, or in front of the sales letter, or in front of anything you want. See how easy it is? So let's say we want 3 options or 2 options, and this is the preview of how it's going to look. And the heading text is going to be claim your free copy now, or let's say instead of free, let's say 78% discount now, for example. Let's say you create a blog post about how to make money online or how to lose weight or the results of losing weight, and it happens to be that when people come in there, they're in a buying mood, they're very excited, and it happens to be that you put them in front of a 70% discount offer. See? 70% discount. There it goes now, and the list feature would be, let's say instant access, and again I'm typing, and whatever we want. Okay, for example, let's say 100% money back guarantee. There it goes. Okay, and the button should say get my discount now. There it goes. Save changes. Looks good. How'd you like it?
Easy.
Easy.
Self-explanatory,
Easy.
but you guys have videos, trainings, and stuff too, right?
Yeah, we have a lot of videos. If we click here on tutorials, you're gonna be able to go to tutorials, and we have the features overview, how to create all the things. Again, you know how much time does it take you to really learn how to use it? And I'm not exaggerating. 5 minutes.
It's laid out easy.
I showed this to a couple of people in 5 minutes, and they're already ready.
Cool.
Offer, and let's change the effects.
Yeah, the effects are awesome. The effects are the pattern interrupt.
Go. Another effect. You see how easy it was? Get my discount now, 100% money back guarantee, instant access, and well, I forgot to change this. Claim your 78% discount now. Again, I'm giving you an example. And why did we create all of these things, and why do you create all these options? The answer is very simple. People coming to your websites, people listening to you, people following you are in different moods. So you have to present the right offer to the right people and at the right timing, which is the mood, right? If we are reading, for example, an article, or we're watching a video with crazy results about your products or any product you're promoting, let's say you have a review site about anything. Let's say you do videos about different launches in the internet marketing space, and you get excited at the end. You have this video and you get very excited, and people get excited too. So wouldn't it be cool to present them a discount at the end when they are just excited? Not at the beginning, but actually at the end. Or wouldn't it be cool, for example, to trigger an action when they scroll a certain percentage of the page. Or for example, if they want to click away, they're going away, and then you present the offer, for example. So let's preview that one. You see, nothing happens, no time, but if I'm going away, for example, it's going to trigger the pop-up. You see how easy it was?
I do.
So that is why we have created so many options.
Cool. So let me ask you this, because we're running out of time.
Sure.
How much can somebody expect to pay for this? Do you know?
I have no idea. Millions of dollars.
That's a good answer. You must do a lot of webinars and stuff, right?
You should be paying, listen, you should be paying thousands of dollars, because this is the awesomest. This is the very, very cool tool. But actually, if it was me, I wouldn't even sell it. I would just use it for me. That's it.
That's because
right?
you're the crazy Russian marketing guy. That's how you think.
That's okay. But guys and me, well, we have decided that actually we could give the chance to other people to use it, because we're so excited about this, and we know that it will change many people's marketing. So I'm not the one who's deciding the price points, and again, because I wouldn't even sell it.
All right, so let's just say this. You guys can check out the link down below along with our bonuses, and you can pay a couple of crazy $1 million, and you too can have a copy of Stakk.
Dollars. Make me happy.
2 million. Okay, so yeah, because we got to get the crazy Russian marketing guys cut in there as well, right? We know how that works. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's see. You want to give some stuff away?
Sure. I'd love to.
Cool. Let's roll into the live giveaway.
There it goes. 2 minutes.
Okay, so our good friend here is giving away. We're gonna give away 3 copies.
Yeah, millions of dollars. Free copies.
And you sure you have full authority to do that? They're not gonna fire you or anything, right? You're cool.
I have no idea, but it's okay. You can fire me. Listen,
Yeah, you could do first and then beg for forgiveness later. That always worked for me, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Who cares?
Awesome.
Fire me
So
right now.
there's a link up on the screen. You guys should see that. entrepreneurlive.tv/winner. This is what we do. We give stuff away on our shows. So whatever product we're reviewing, I usually try to talk my co-host into giving away a couple copies. Usually I put them right there on the spot. They don't even know what hits them. But they're such nice people. We definitely appreciate it. This is our way of giving back. The good news is you don't have to be watching the show. You don't even have to be present. You just have to be a part of this membership. So if you come over here to entrepreneurlive.tv/winner, go ahead and become a part of that membership. Next time we do a show, it could very well be your name that we draw. We also do a lot of webinars. We do a lot of giveaways on our webinars. Once again, you could be sound asleep in your bed halfway across the world. We could be running a webinar right here live in Wyoming, and you could wake up with an email saying, hey, cool, you just won this awesome deal. Here's what you need to do to claim it. You guys are down to 35 seconds. entrepreneurlive.tv/winner. Now, Dennis, I want to make sure you can handle this. As soon as that countdown timer is done, as soon as it expires, this big red button is going to appear on the screen.
Yeah.
Now,
there's a lot of sound right now. But
there's your countdown. Things are getting ready to blow. This is your responsibility. I need you to take this seriously. What you have to do is you have to strategically click that button so that we're able to choose a special winner. Can you handle that?
1, 2, 3. Click here.
Here we go.
I was clear.
It's fun, isn't it? Rodney Gardner, you just won a copy of Stakk. Not too hard. Can you do it again, Dennis?
Sure. Refresh it again.
Bring it on. Hit that button, buddy.
Just click on the right button.
That's all you got to do. We made this so very easy. We made it market proof. Go ahead, click the button.
Very good.
Here we go. Winner number 2. Warren Green.
Warren Green. I know Warren. Warren used to be one of my students.
There you go, Warren Green. Your good friend Dennis, your teacher DennisBalisky, just blessed you with a copy of Stakk. Let's give it one more round, Dennis. Make it a good one, buddy.
One more. There he goes. 1, 2, 3.
Alan King. Congratulations to our winner, Rodney Garner, Warren Green, and Alan King. You three just won a copy of Stakk, and that is how we do the live giveaway.
Show you something before we finish?
Yes, you
can. A couple
can.
of options I forgot to mention because we have lots of options and I really want you to see them, right? Do we have time?
You got 5 minutes, buddy.
5 minutes? All right, I'm rushing. Okay, the first place, something I forgot to mention is that actually you can add timers to your offers, to your opt-ins, to surveys, to everything, right? So here you go to the timer and you can just apply all the changes here, include borders if you want, include an X, and of course you can change the headline and everything and add hours, minutes, and seconds.
That's
right?
cool.
So what's going to happen is you can add scarcity to everything you're doing. Let's say opt-in plus timer. I haven't set this up, but let's see here. Oh, by the way, instead of click away, let's say timed. And 1 second, save changes. All right, there it goes. So you see, now you have displayed the timer, which is it's awesome for offers. It's awesome for all the stuff that actually, just to make people rush. It's a crazy thing that actually you can add scarcity, right? And also what you can do is, not only you can add the timers, but actually you can create surveys. And this is something very, very cool we've been thinking about. Actually, I'm implementing in my business right now. Let's click on Save Changes. By the way, let's change the design of this one. All right, there it goes. And actually, you see, and for example, you could say, do you have enough traffic? Question 1 for a gift. No, show me how to get it. Or yes, I need more conversions, for example. So depending on what people answer, we're going to click on next, and they're going to be presented to the offer. Something very, very cool. If you want to put people in front of the right offer at the exact timing, right? You see what it means?
I do. That's
so
pretty awesome.
This is something very, very powerful. And another thing I really forgot to mention, and this is something very, very cool. We have analytics here. So actually, you're going to be able to see the views, the clicks, the emails, the surveys, and the sales, right? And moreover, you can add a tracking pixel to track your conversions. So for example, let's say you're split testing between 2 pop-ups, and you want to know which of the pop-ups generates more sales or more leads. Well, nothing more easier just to adding the tracking pixel, and you could put, just a value to a subscriber. Let's say you make $1 per subscriber, so I'm going to say $1. That's it. And then, well, in this case, we had 6 views, and we didn't have any revenue because we haven't opted in. But if we have this added, what's going to happen is basically you're going to be able to track that. All right. Another cool option we have here, which is something very awesome for all those people who want to export the emails, even though if you don't have let's say you don't even have an autoresponder yet. You can click here and you can export all the emails. You never, ever, ever, ever lose your results, all right? Your emails, your email database stays with you forever and ever, right? Another thing we actually really been thinking about, because we really wanted to collect a lot of data from our blogs and our websites in order to understand our audience, because once you understand your audience, you actually can sell more, right? So if you can ask the age or the preferences, everything you can even imagine, all right? And even when you do this, the only thing you have to do is actually click on survey answers here. And what the software is going to do for you is going to export the survey. Now, again, we don't have any answers because we haven't been answering. We just created this. But once you do this, and let me see, I think I have on this one analytics. Let me see, because I think I've been playing around. Let me see if I can add this one. Oh, there we go. You see, here are the answers. Let me make it a little more bigger. Can you see this?
Yep.
All right. Remember, we've been playing around just for the last 5 seconds or 5 minutes. And one of the answers was free gift, and another one, no, show me how to get it, right? Because we've been creating different questions and different surveys. All right, so these are all of the things you can do with Stack. Right, you can create pop-ups. You can analyze everything you're doing. You can display the dates and just sort it out a little bit by date. You can duplicate and you can create as many pop-ups as you want and put people in front of the right offer or in front of the right question at the right time. This is the main idea of this, and this is why we really love it and we use it in our business. Right, so that's it. I mean, you saw all the different options.
Dennis, you're like a kid in a candy store with this thing.
Yeah, I'm really happy about this because
I can tell.
I'm happy about the products. I'm really happy about a product that actually I would use in my own business. Otherwise, I wouldn't even create it. Why would you create something you wouldn't ever use? So if I'm going to use it, why wouldn't I do this? That is why we have created this in the first place.
Pretty awesome, pretty powerful. Definitely something that our viewers get a kick out of. You want to be building leads for business. Like my good friend Dennis just said here, it is an absolute necessity that you guys are out there building lists. I was just kidding around with you earlier and everything. This software has the pattern interrupt. It has the animations. It has the segmentation for the separate pages. That's very, very important. Something a lot of softwares don't address. I definitely like the looks of it. It's very easy. Tutorials are here. And again, you can just pick it up for $2 million. So why not, right? Right. So, no, honest to God, guys, you're going to be able to pick this up for an amazing price. Dennis should know these things, but he'll know next time. It's going to be at rock bottom pricing on launch day. So make sure you get your copy of Stack and get out there and set it up. And they definitely put the right man on the job, Dennis. You learn the software inside and out. And I have a feeling you probably could do this all day with us. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of time left. I do want to thank you for taking the time to demonstrate the software to us, and let your partners know, Bobby Walker and Sean Donahoe, that I wish them all the best on the software as well as the launch. Yeah, again, thank you so much for taking the time and to come on the show. You have anything you want to leave us with?
Thank you very much. Russian power all day long.
There it is. Spoken from the crazy Russian marketer guy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Cool.
I'm very glad I'm presenting this because I think this is an awesome tool. I'm talking serious right now. It's an awesome tool. I would recommend it to anybody. I use it on the daily basis on my own business because here we have my own blog. This is a task blog because I use different things on this blog. Actually, we're using this on the daily basis, and it works. Okay, put simple, it works, and actually it delivers amazing results, and that's why I'm talking about this today. So thank you very much.
Cool. And for everybody tuning in, thank you so much for watching another live episode of Entrepreneur Live. Congratulations to our 3 winners. Make sure you watch out for your email so you can go and claim your copy of Stack. Everybody else, check out our bonuses down below. Grab your copy of Stack. Get out there and start building leads today. And on that note, we will see you guys on the next show. Thanks.